What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Check it out, man. Got another life lesson to share with y'all, man. Hope these are really helping y'all out. Cause they just cross my mind, or I see a situation and I jump in on it. But today, I want to really just make y'all aware of the scenario of telling people your business that you shouldn't tell your business to. And one thing I understand is that sometimes when you're going through stuff, you want to confide in somebody. You want to vent. You want to get it off your chest. You want to seek advice. Somebody may suggest something to you that can be helpful in dealing with the situation. I get all of that. But you got to be careful where you deposit valuable information like that. Because a lot of times when you do that, you are really exposing parts of yourself that everybody should not be privy to. So you got to be careful. And what I mean by that is, if we're dealing with a situation in person, man, it could be a friend that you've been knowing for the longest, and you think that person is good, and you can really just share that information with, or what you're going through, or how you're feeling, and then next thing you know, you hear that information again about you coming out of somebody else's mouth, and you know you only told that one person. So you got to be real careful. You have to really know, or think you know, the individual that you're sharing your secrets with and confiding your problems in. Because sometimes, man, there are people who really secretly on the cool, they rejoice in seeing you being in a bad spot. And they go back and they tell me, hey man, your boy going through it, man. Who? And then that person, that you know how the cycle goes. But also, we have to be very careful of putting all our business on social media. And that's one of the biggest problems that I see with people, is that we are so caught up in wanting sympathy and attention. And I get it, you're going through some stuff, that we take our deepest problems, personal issues, and post them up in front of the whole world for everybody to see what you're going through. And if you're going to do that for yourself, okay, cool, that's on you. But if you're doing it in a situation and other people are involved in that problem that you're going through, that's not fair to them. It's not fair to them that you would go out and just, hey man, me and T, and we all out here homeless, man. And T might not wanted everybody to know that he was in a bad situation right now. So if you're going to do it, speak on your own behalf at the very least. And sometimes people do it when they're going through tough situations in relationships and all that. You get mad at your husband, you get mad at your wife or whatever, and then you go on Facebook and all these different sites, and you start just blasting the person. Talk about how terrible a person they are, and all of the things they did to you, and you cussing, and you just going in. Now everybody's commenting, everybody's taking sides. Most of your friends are gonna take your side, and they're gonna actually add on to everything what you say. Oh, see, I knew he wasn't no good. I told you a long time ago he wasn't this, he wasn't that, or she wasn't this. And then a week later, y'all back together. Y'all right back together. So now you look ridiculous because you have went in and told the whole world what y'all were going through, talked about how dirty of a person this person was to everybody, got all your people to coattail it, and y'all right back together. So what does that do for the perception of y'all moving forward? Sometimes you have to hold it. You got to hold your tongue. You got to hold. No matter how mad you are, how upset, hurt you are, you have to contain your emotions, simply because just the unofficial statistics that I'm speculating about, that's why I say unofficial statistics, say that about 95% of the time, people end up getting back together. People end up reconciling. If it's just a friendship, about 90% of the time they reconcile. So I can't be out in the streets talking about how doggish my partner is and, man, I don't deal with that dude no more, man. That dude he talk about how shady and dirty he is. And then you come to the spot 2 weeks later and we hanging out. We playing ball together. Who looks crazy in that situation? I do. You do. So sometimes you got to give a situation time to sit on the stove and simmer a little bit, process it, work your way through it before you start running your mouth. Let your mind move before your mouth does, and see what happens moving forward. And don't give people who may be on the outskirts of your situation looking in, don't give them the fuel to rejoice in your downfalls, in your setbacks. Don't give them that. Everything is not for everybody to know. And that's the biggest thing that we got to get over. Everything that happens to you doesn't have to be broadcast from you. Then the first thing that happens, you get mad when somebody tell your business. Well, you told it to them. So, hope this helps, man. It's your big brother, K-Rino. Hold your tongue. Peace.